Is my distance from the mic proper? There's a college town with olive green all around. Professors and skate punks rock SD Paul's wall of sound, and there's an Anarchist Bookstore. There's more than you look for. Core of local folks wait for late lift. There's often a great drift to the shop for the Wednesday night 5 to 8 shift, cause the clerk at work is the prettiest gal in town. She cries during Allentown, a precocious socialist, and she's willing to pal around. She's twice as cool as the kids from her high school, and every Wednesday after French club she used to work with stuffed mastodon in the basket on her bicycle. If Noop Chomsky was from the Bronx, he'd have been assassinated promptly. She said he was from the Bronx. He said, you know what I mean, ignoramuses. Oh boy, what a pain this is. So the only paid employee, the manager, came for culture, not accountant, and a girl put a flyer up above the water fountain. She carried clandestine, $2 mescaline in her blue-collar mess and plastered with stickers that said food not bombs, sex not prompts, and critical mass. That bastard voice talent snickered. Nice graphics, but that's just half-assed agitprop to piss off a traffic cop. Aw, shucks. Can it be I'm too lazy for potlucks? If not, my friends who I'm willing to cook for, and we're chilling. The Anarchist Bookstore! Shit.
Who cooks for you? Who cooks for you?
Will Barnes & Noble harm the global? Yeah! Will Amazon come be around when grandma's gone, Mom?
No! No!
Voice talent, the rapper, had a rapport with the stripper whore he'd vote for long before he'd vote for Tipper Gore. He re-equipped the store with the new credit card machines that put zines in their places. He said take back the streets is more like take back 4 parking spaces at the most, and left to host the Sunday showcases. He was all dressed in tinsel, yo, but he couldn't convince his friends to go. They were like, voice talent, you put on a minstrel show. He said someone's psychotic, someone took too much semiotics. Furthermore, he thought someone can tizuck mitsotic, but VT was the opposite of TV. He'd never accuse someone of being PC, cause it's so freaking dumb to say the term arose on the Columbus Day quincentenary when the Republic was honest about the conquest and wouldn't party as they had previously promised. If someone uses a non-offensive vocabulary, then that person is considerate, not PC. If someone has a heavy-handed agenda, that person is narrow-minded, not PC. Unless you mean Providence College, PC is as meaningless as the president's apology for slavery. Maybe PE should be on the radio, and not just in the African-American Norton anthology. Will Barnes & Noble harm the global? Will Amazon come be around when grandma's gone, Mom? Will Barnes & Noble harm the global? Will Amazon come be around when grandma's gone, Mom?
Who cooks for you? Who cooks for you? Who cooks for you all? Who cooks for you? Who cooks for you?
Does anyone know the answer to that question? I'll know.
She looks me direct in the eye and replied,
Who cooks for you all?
Customers shopped, discussioners stopped. A rich man stepped to the clerk, busted her chops. I make more green than algae, loop-de-loops with ice cream scoops. Now are just nostalgia.
Oh, really?
Because I got coops of well-fed pheasants. I made my web presence on the backs of dead peasants. I got all types of cash, and I'll talk trash like a hyperspaz till my mouth catches diaper rash. She said, can a man remain posh without being brainwashed? Is it really y'all websites, tennis whites, and playing squash? What a jerk. Was he trying to flirt? As the clerk got back to work, another guy went berserk. A crazy guy with a paisley tie, one glass, and one lazy eye came in. His brain was spongy, grady lunch meat held together with the scrunchie. Wait till you find out what he said! If y'all are so destitute, how come you're dressed so cute? Sometimes it's best to toot my own horn about my idiosyncrasies. I video pig pussies, I shoot my own porn. Cause it's wrong to rape a slut. It's wrong to penetrate the paper cut where an origami truck scraped her butt. I'm pacing and passionate cause my cupcake had hash in it. Look, a dopey fairy's chasing a doggy topiary. I'm gonna help her with catching it. I'm out of here. The clerk, she just rolled her eyes. You could say he told her lies, but she'll let any old tramp in. Nothing sold is no surprise, and they're lamping.
Chilling indeed.
At the Anarchist Bookstore.
Who cooks for you? Who cooks for you? Who cooks for you all?
As the clerk worked on a blurb about herb, another berserker jumped in off the curb, wearing a metal mask. May I help you? She unsettled asked. Outside there's an army of metal faces, and in several cases they're ready to dead all places. This is it. Adults will need protection, she said. Yeah, but what changes when you're done? Nothing, like the results of an election. He said, oh, so I should just call it off, go back to the house, douse the Molotov. Listen, you want to see your city in flames because you're full of pity and blame. You just want the freedom to sit at home and play video games. Maybe we could create some grain aggression if you came for a training set. He said, I don't want to volunteer. I'm calling y'all in here to splash some sack and smash the Mac and get outside, it's action packed. I don't know if you are, but all of you look poor. Now let's leave.
I ain't going in there.
The Anarchist Bookstore!
Who cooks for you? Who cooks for you?
Do you know what the moral of that story is?
Who cooks for you all?
Story?
Yeah, it does kind of look like he's been sucking on a loco weed.
Hey, far out, like wow, like.
You wanna try some LSD, man, mixed with cyanide and antifreeze? Hey, man, I told you.
No! I tripped a lot out here in the woods lately.
I never did like him anyhow.
You won't get away with this, cracker.
She looks me direct in the eye and replied,
I can feel it. I can feel it.
Hey, Paul, who's this fucking guy that looks like Goldilocks over here? Tell him to get on his knees and blow me. You know what I'm fucking saying? God damn.
Paul Barman. Are there any more questions? Of course. I guess I should extrapolate on that. God, it was so damn fun. I know you guys think I was just a nervous wreck the whole time, but after we got into it a little bit, it was just super damn fun. Ladies adore me, usually. And I even wear deodorant now, just in case, just in case I'm in the booth for a while. Yeah. My sex life is pathetic. There's nothing to tell. That's why I fantasize in 4 out of 5 songs.
There's always a joker in the pack. There's always a lonely clown.
Alright, this Paul Barman, am I saying it right? Paul Barman? Okay, Paul Barman.
Paul Barman. At least I know how to say his name. Everybody else seems to be fucking up his name lately. They call him like Paul Barkman, fucking Charles. I don't know where they get these fucking names from. His name is Paul Barman. How hard is that?
My brain makes the earth dark, but I'm hung like a birthmark. I like to suck toes, yours secrete fructose. I make paintings based on grids just like Chuck clothes. Old school like Aztecs, but new in other aspects. If you want sex with me, be prepared for bad sex and slapstick. Even chapstick won't on my chapstick. When I'm with the naked chick, I use a fake dick. A turkey baster laced with Elmer's to make it stick. My ex went to Reykjavik, we really were trying. You're so wet, my pussy's crying. I need an eye exam and a vagina with no diaphragm or condom. I'm pond scum. I'm gonna buy a lamb, and when we make love, I'll picture titty humping, which looks like a Venn diagram. Ew, this isn't dope. I feel like I'm pissing scope. Lammy's a misanthrope. I have to stop moving. Does she listen? Nope. The sheep was a clone, so I was a creep on the phone. Now I'm sleeping alone with her photo on my nightstand in a sepia tone. Oh yeah, and you know that. The joy of your world is Paul Barman. Beautiful, beautiful Barman. Yes, the joy of your world is Paul Barman. Beautiful, beautiful Barman. After this rap, I'll be in Napoli happily, proposing to my chosen under an apple tree. Let's get married. I don't walk, I get carried by a motorcade of voter age women on rollerblades and cute sleeveless shirts exposing their shoulder blades. But I'm a lonely guy since my honey pie ran off with Ione Sky. Now I've got nothing whatsoever. Ugly, broke, arrogant, but so clever. When I write rhymes on brown bags and in shower steam, me and Paul are the power team. We'll leave you deflowered with a mouthful of sour cream. Gobble this obelisk. The joy of your world is Paul Barman. Beautiful, beautiful Barman. Yes, the joy of your world is Paul Barman. Beautiful, beautiful Barman. My close pals, aunts, uncles, leaders, nations and towns, hamlets and neighboring islands, everyone, landlords, bosses and relatives, moms and newborns. Somehow when I act 13, I'm a gorgeous girl tractor beam. This one was dressed to kill, from her head to my testicle. She was from west of Philly and spoke well of it. She said, just for the hell of it, let's not be celibate. I got all higgledy-piggledy, it's a big relief when I take off my fig leaf. She said, Dad, let's get at this. But her cat in an unpotted cactus sat on her mattress. That made it saturated with shark thorns and cactus. I put on a hip-hop beat while she whipped off the top sheet. She said, come to bed. I like my undergrads underfed. They amaze how they stare days on mayonnaise and Wonder Bread. I open her cervix a lot like Sir Mix-a-Lot. This interlude is for the women I've interviewed about the clitoris and how to make it less hit or miss. Should we be gentle? Is it all mental? I won't use a dental dam because it discourages my urges to submerge in herges. She said, my goodness, you should just use clues that's nonverbal. Too vigorous if my clitoris, for example, turns purple. It was time to copulate, but we didn't want to populate. So my bold groin reached for my gold coin. Prophylactic, I unwrapped it. You can't know how I felt. It wasn't a gold coin condom, it was chocolate Hanukkah gelt. The white part crumbled on her tummy and the rest began to melt. Foiled again.
Classic piece. It's a classic piece. It's a classic piece. And we'd like to thank George for that. And also Paul Barman. And also Paul Barman from Chapel Hill, who made a contribution of $5. Thanks, Charles. Pardon me, Paul. Charles took the pledge, no doubt.
It's true. Most of the time in class, I was tempted to fool around, man. Get someone's, that's what it was, yeah. You'd be bored and you'd figure, well, why not deprive someone else of their education?
I may be kidding, school's just babysitting. I knew girls in AP classes knitting. So tedious. Homework is tell major lies or plagiarize encyclopedias. So boring, fresh-faced teachers want to tickle them, but a test-based curriculum excludes exploring. I let a mystery gas out of my blistery ass just to disrupt the misery of history class and to entertain your tender brain when your pain is the same as a fender bender with a train. Analyze the engines if you gotta go to the rhododendrons, cut class and serve detention. Say toodaloo to the trim poodles who will grow up to be the adults you now hate. I know it's futile too, like throwing spirit shows. I'm not here to gloat, I wanna be used as your yearbook quote. Abolish class rank, pour sugar in its gas tank. Weighty grades really yank my ass crank and stop up my leak hole. English and auto shop should be equal. Anyway, an A is a weak goal, so stultifying. It's hard to hold off dying. I'm spying on a lobbyist, it's obvious. Double teacher salaries and hire smarter. Discard the fodders who only inspire fire starters. What is the meaning of class? Is it a conspiracy level of sleepy students trying to pass? Make like a whirlybird and graduate early word, or pull all the stops out. Make the proprietors of a mom and pop shop's eyes pop out and drop out. When I yawn, it's hard to hold and drool. Drawn dreams of a molten pool of magma rock, raining Ragnarok on the whole damn school. Scenes of the old and foolish, possibly cruel. Administrators being told the golden rule while rolled in stool. superficial superintendent repainting the facade banister. I'm gonna switch your contact lens valve with a Drosophila melanogaster canister. I felt college awkward, another teacher, same old chalkboard. I felt I was shifting backward when I expected to shoot forward. Could I possibly have been more bored, realistically stressful sideways? Still skipping readings, still waiting for Fridays. School was so damn boring, left me colder than the O-ring, which are not expanded straight USS Challenger in 1986. An overhaul is long overdue. I'm 0 for 2 if so are you. Catch the fever from Wallace Shawn to destroy school till all is gone.
He was the first one to get into Hawaiian nose humming. Hawaiian nose humming. Hawaiian nose humming. Analyze the result. Analyze the result. Analyze the result. The results. Analyze the results.
I am a pretty little Dutch girl, as pretty can be. And all the boys around my block are crazy over me.
I was walking down the street looking at boobs, asses, faces, when in the Salvation Army for some used glasses cases. Next to the doorway, the cashier in Kashmir held up an old map of Norway. She flipped it over and the message read, "You're gay." I looked at her anxiously, 2 lip rings looked like thanks to me. I said, "Hope my sperm will get under your thermal underwear because you're cuter than normal." She said, "Go get a haircut." So I showed her my bare butt, pulled down my Carhartt, put my moon in her star charts. And to make stupid stupider, I slapped a ring on my ass. Said, "Now my moon's Jupiter."
Fucking asshole.
She has a boyfriend, fatty. He comes from Cincinnati with 48 toes and a pickle on his nose, and this is the way the story goes.
Clickety-clack, who's at the rack with the jackets? It's Black Italiano looking black cause he's backlit.
Hey, what's up with these fucking Chinese-looking street gang jackets?
We started to slow dance. I said no chance for romance if I have to wear condoms cause they feel like snow pants. But I couldn't stay calm because she revealed a bra made of 2 yarmulkes. I said, "You're hella great, let's celebrate." We took the freight elevator to continue our back and forth shagging sports in the room with the Davenports where men become cuckolds. She chuckled, I felt her knuckle bump my belt buckle.
One day when she was walking, she heard her boyfriend talking to a little girl with a strawberry curl, and this is what he said to her.
My pissed off Jimbrowski turned 3 colors like Krzysztof Koslowski. It said a hand job's a man's job, yo job's a blow job. That porn snob, that corn cob with a doorknob is a born slob, but not blameless. Every penis wants to be famous. It's a good way to stay misogynistic and aimless. She said, "I'm glad you explained that. My name is Jane Pratt. Before you jerk off on my head, please pass me that rain hat." So I did, you know? What can I say? I'm a lonely male who will settle for any phony in a ponytail.
Come on, bring a woman over here so I can show a real Italian man. I got the best of both fucking worlds here. Fucking black man's dick and an Italian man's brain. Fucking assholes.
What is it? From the mixed up files of Basil T. Frankenweiler? Or something like that? Mixed up files? Powerful files. Frankly, it's the last days. Jocks make pussies or ashtrays, and artsy farts have more baggage than Samsonite. Those ancient Hamptonites, they're always like, "I can't tonight." And men who are too beautiful or too dutiful with their cuticles. Plus it's like conversation with a carpeted cubicle. I was eating food when a dude pseudo-suitable said, "My rap talk's the backdrop from laptop to blacktop. You certainly appear to be mightily stacked up." My iconoclastic rap shtick has my Jimmy wax like chapstick. I think LL Cool J and Cannabis are both fantastic. So-called experts can't see how the text works, so they comb through the textures of italicized excerpts. Believe me, it sucks acting impressed. Plus the whole time he rhymed, he stared at my breasts. At best he was neither ugly nor dumb. I guessed I'd rearrange the boredom and make it into bedroom. I said, "Let's go max like headroom." We brought the ruckus like red rooms on the couch where we made out with my hand on his paunch. He invited me to march in the million sperm launch. Fun talk stopped when we heard the front door unlock. Said, "Made such a grand entrance, dude, you'd think we'd need sunblock." At long last he walked past and let a calm blast a bomb back. Before he set down his briefcase I said, "You're a queef face, go back to Boston." When I watched him I guessed him, I wade through the flotsam and jetsam until I met him. Super hot and caught him, my parents didn't autumn, but not very awesome. Next, I took the express to 86 and Lex, flexed my Metro card back in my wallet, and walked to the Metropolitan, the Great Hall. Had hundreds of boys straight out of 8-ball. Wait, Paul Barman was posted at his station. He said for students there's a $5 just a donation. Our eyes met. It's nice to be hypnotized by a man you don't despise yet. He had a type of flow, and I can't quite label it. All I know, it made me want to take off my cable knit sweater. Oh, he better be hetero. I hope they don't catch us in the Lila Atchison Wallace wing when Paulus brings the mattress in rudely. He backlashed my booty like I was Susan Faludi over the Grace Serene Rogers rostrum. When I want some, I get some. If I'm lost in the flotsam and jetsam, I'll draw some Lacoste alligators chasing an opossum. I'm freaking awesome. When I want some, I get some. If I'm lost in the flotsam and jetsam, I'll draw some Lacoste alligators chasing an opossum. I'm freaking awesome.
What is the matter with
Practically every great leader was a man whose achievements were largely inspired by a woman. When things get tough, and you can count on it, they will, you may be deserted by what you thought were friends. But if you've got a good woman, you'll never be alone.
When I was young, I used to wait on Massa and hand him his plate, and pass the bottle when he got dry, and brush away the blue.
A little goon in a locker room, rat tails the octoroon. He'll be drinking vodka soon, and his big brothers are frat guys whose IQs lose to their fitted baseball hat size. Smirking jocks with hacky sacks and Birkenstocks and khaki slacks. I'm the hypest lyricist, while they're like, what type of beer is this? The liquid is ubiquitous and has such a hold on all the strata, it's just gotta be government control. Behind the bottle and the throne sits an unknown man wiser and bigger for the liquor store, the #1 franchisor. Perhaps George Bush and his sons are relatives of Anheuser. I wanted to get in a pooper hole one day, so I invited girls over on Super Bowl Sunday. Only one showed up, Princess Superstar.
Thanks for inviting me over. Let me look around. Who the bedpost? That billfolds. Back to black dildos. Nice kid, kudos. Pass the Cool Ranch Doritos. I love nachos. Put on Fat Joe. Now that really sucks. Let's put on the Beatles. Yo, let's check the halftime show. I hope it's Michael Jackson singing Satisfaction with Hanson, or Luther Vandross in a sparkly costume and big pants dancing. Or maybe I saw that in the Bud Light commercial. Speaking of which, give this bitch a drink quick to wet my lips. You got enough cheddar lying around this place to fix up my tits, as if I need it.
Can cheddar please? If you see any cheddar, it's cheddar cheese. I'm easily great. I don't need to be in some sort of Cochese state to create something you can appreciate.
Who are you talking to?
Making you draw conclusions, since superficial distinctions make you go sacre bleu.
I can speak French too. Suck my nana. French my cunt. Comprendez-vous? Look up to the pew. Let's cut to the day new. Mom, you wanna fuck me? I wanna fuck you. So it's on.
Can I chime in? I'll still be rhyming when I'm in your hymen. I radiate like it was 88, and I'm searching for my lady mate. I'm a hunter-gatherer, a cunter-latherer. My dandy voice makes the most anti-choice granny's panties moist. I do the new when the tried and true fails. Plus I'm looking fly in my sky blue tails. Now peel off your tube top so I can feel your boobs flop on my lube cock. Socks up to your calf like a chick from the crack. I wanna put on a serrated condom and saw you in half.
My knees are weak, I need knee pads. You fuck me blind, I can't see dang. Run me a hot bath at the Epsom salt. Soak my lower half from your Mortal Kombat cockasaw. Let me head south, put it in my mouth, cause I like the taste.
When I burst in your face, I'll invade your personal space.
I'm like Chase, dip your card in and out. Thanks, see, look how much stacks of creams are coming out.
I removed her sanitary napkin with my teeth, and there was a planetary backspin underneath. I faced her womb. Let's do a pap smear with a taster spoon. You can sleep on the guest cot, I'll sleep in the wet spot. I'll be your boyfriend, smooch on your pooper hole, all through the Super Bowl. Your man doesn't even miss you. Blue to the blue tube, what you gonna do, dude? I woke up sticky and quickly applied a temporary tattoo to a hickey. Went to softly shake her awake with orange juice, a straw, and coffee cake. After we had a bite, we pushed the canoe in the lake.
You don't paddle right.
Look, a shooting star.
It's a fucking satellite.
Lady, one more complaint and I'll shove a rape whistle up the Mrs. Vajayjay.
What'd you say? Listen, Slim Shady, tell Dre he better fucking pay me. This little
Your talents are bite-sized. It's no surprise you rhyme with white guys. I jumped in the water. What did I want a girlfriend for? To say you jizz on your floor. Or I don't want sweet potatoes anymore. I didn't even leave her an oar. Did a mediocre cross stroke to shore. Who's next to flirt with this exhausting extrovert? I parted some palm fronds. Guess who lent me dry long johns? Uncle Ralph McDaniels. He said, what's up, Paul Nathaniel Barman? Let's get MTV off the air. I deserve my own channel.
The pony run, he jump, he pitch, he threw my massa in the ditch. He died and the jury wondered why. The verdict was the blue.
MC Paul Barman. Came here to make the coolest, funniest, smartest songs with Prince Paul. No, 'cause it's over.